The role of a business organisation today does not purely involve making profit. There are a number of ways in which businesses can impact on society, such as ethics and globalisation. In this video we will focus on these points, outlining the reality and expectations of them, as well as the obstacles that businesses face. This will highlight the role of businesses in society. As we've already mentioned, a key role of the business environment is ethics, which is complex. Ethical behaviour, which not only has become influential in forcing high-level management to improve the way in which they operate, but society has become more aware of the standards which should be expected in the 21st century. This outlines how society expects all businesses to operate in an ethical fashion, as it means nobody is exploited or misinformed deliberately just for the sole benefit of businesses. However, one dishonest or unjust event can be shared instantaneously through means of communication, making businesses more vulnerable to criticism. An example of this would be the 2015 Volkswagen diesel dupe scandal, where the Environmental Protection Agency discovered that Volkswagen manufactured and installed software in the electronic control module of vehicles that sensed when the vehicle was being tested for compliance with EPA emission standards, resulting in inaccurate readings. This example highlights how businesses can impact negatively on society by falsifying data in order to benefit themselves rather than others. As a result, sales of Volkswagen branded cars in January 2016 fell by 14%. This shows how ethical behaviour is expected by society. So when it is disregarded, there is a massive outcry. This highlights how, in reality, not all organisations operate ethically, as to cut costs and speed up production, unethical behaviour is followed. Additionally, this shows how some obstacles get in the way of ethical behaviour, such as time and financial restraints. This can make it difficult for businesses to operate ethically, and in turn may lead to some businesses to be less ethical than is socially acceptable. As well as operating ethically, a business can also impact on society through globalisation.
The general consensus is that globalisation is beneficial to all parties involved. The employees, suppliers and the company are all seen on paper to gain mutual benefit from globalisation. However, the harsh reality is contrary. The benefits are often only shared by a minute proportion of those involved, and the employees and suppliers are often left worse off than before. An example of this can be seen in the recent Foxconn scandal in China. The expectations before the Foxconn factory settlement was built was that it would benefit the local province by bringing jobs to an expected 230,000 employees, bring further business to local suppliers, and aid the growth of many companies whom used the factory for production. However, the reality has only been the latter. The reality of globalisation is that in an attempt to appeal to the ever-growing price-conscious market, companies will exploit employees and suppliers to ensure they remain competitive. For example, in Foxconn it's reported some employees work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. Furthermore, an estimated 24 suicide attempts have also taken place since 2010, leading to the company having to place nets along the side of the factory buildings, in addition to a helpline and one-on-one counselling put in place specifically for depressed or suicidal workers, thus highlighting the expected gain of wealth and well-being for employees in many developing countries from globalisation often doesn't occur. It must be contended that the impacts of globalisation on society can be limited due to obstacles such as language barriers or poorly skilled workers. As businesses from developed countries move abroad to developing countries, they aim to benefit the people by bringing wealth to the region. Though, as many companies have found out in the past, that is not so easy. For example, if an American business moves to Indonesia, they will need a translator in order to pass on key information to the employees. This will slow down the production of goods, meaning that the full benefits of globalisation cannot be felt. In addition to this, the company may choose to offer English lessons to the workers to speed up communication and increase the skill of the workforce, but this will cost time and money to overcome the obstacle.
And Another obstacle that impacts the role of a business in society in regards to globalization is poorly skilled workers. As touched upon earlier, the business will have to educate their employees in order to have a productive workforce who are able to carry out the production. Unlike the language barrier, this obstacle will take longer to overcome as you may have to teach an entire workforce from scratch. This can limit the role of a business on society as workers won't get paid if they cannot work and the GDP won't rise as there are no goods being produced by the business. Therefore, training will have to occur prior to the business having an impact on society if it is to be successful. This should give an insight into the role of business in society. As we have become more adept as a society, we expect more of a relationship and understanding with businesses than ever before. Businesses no longer operate to just make money, but to please and serve society to ensure they retain a strong brand name so they receive business. Therefore, ethical behavior and globalization highlight how businesses operate to benefit others and shows how times have changed.